Hey kids, welcome to Unit 1, Lesson 12, Debugging Strategies, Exercise number 4. We have a Choose Your Own Adventure. I'm going to go ahead and do B. Let's jump in and see what we have to do. Over here, the painter is supposed to navigate to the traffic cone, but the program is not working as intended. Find and fix the errors in the program to help the painter navigate the winding path. We have a little hint. And we have a little video that shows what should be happening as our painter reaches the cone. Let's go ahead and look at the code. We're creating a Painter Plus object named Evan. Evan is turning right. And then Evan is calling the move south, turn east. And Evan is calling the move east, turn north. Then Evan is calling the move north, turn east. Then Evan is calling the move east, turn south. And then we got a Evan move south, turn east. A Evan move east, turn north. Evan move north, turn east. Evan move east, turn south. And then while Evan can move, we want Evan to move. Wow, this looks like a lot of code. Let's look at Painter Plus. Over in Painter Plus, this is the Painter Plus that is extending or inheriting all the painter attributes and behaviors. We have our turn right method that we wrote a couple lessons ago. We have some new methods. Move north, turn east. It's saying, wow, we're facing north. If we can move, keep moving. And then if there's an east way, then we're going to turn right. Move south, turn east is saying, hey, while we're facing south, if you can move, move. And if you can face east, you're going to turn left. Then we have move east, turn north. This is just saying, while I'm facing east, if I can move, move north and turn left. And then our final one, move east, turn south, is saying, while we're facing east, if we can move, move. And then if I can move south, I'm going to turn right. Just a quick glance at these, one of these is not like the other. I'm going to assume that might be what our problem is. But let's go ahead and hit run and see what happens. Whoop, looks like our painter's going up. Let's speed it up and see if it fixes itself, or are we in an infinite loop? Well, it stops up there. It's definitely not working right. We're going to talk in the next couple lessons about decomposition, which is breaking down problems. And when you're doing that, you're usually testing as you go. If you've watched any of these videos, you've seen me test as I go too. And when we end up with big issues and we don't know where it's at, usually it's helpful just to start from the beginning and figure it from there. That means I'm going to go through and I'm going to comment out all of this here. And I can do that actually pretty easy if I just come down here. Ooh, I want to get this end of this while statement too. Let's go back up. And I hit Control question mark. This is going to comment everything out. Now I can just go through and we can just run this one line at a time. So let's see if turn right fixes anything or hurts us. That faces us in the right direction. Let's do our move south, turn east. That looks like that's working pretty good. How about our move east, turn north? Let's run that one. Speed it up just a little. And that's facing us in the wrong direction. I think our problem is coming from this move east, turn north. Let's go ahead and find this method. Move east, turn north. When we look through these, I said one of these didn't look like the others. And if you look, this is just a while and an if. Everything else has two if statements in here. So that was kind of a big red flag. Something's not right here. And the first thing most of these have is saying if we're facing in this direction and we can move, move. And then the second if statement saying, hey, if there's a possibility to move in another direction, we're going to turn right to face that specific direction. I think using this as our structure, we can figure this out a little more. I think this first if statement should actually be our second. Let's go ahead and put that down there. And let's write another if statement that is just going to say, if I can move, and this time we don't need any parameters, so we're just going to put empty parentheses. And as long as we can move, we are going to move, just like that. So if we can move, we're going to move. And then if we can move north where we're at here, we're going to turn left instead so we orient in the right direction. Let's go ahead and hit run and see if that faces us in the right direction. That looks pretty good. Let's head back to our tester method. Let's start uncommenting these right here. We got a couple to do now. We could also, since you can see there's double comments here, if we just go through like this and we just get rid of the comments there like this, you can see it'll take us back to the way we were. Same thing with our while statement, we have to do that. So if you're doing it one way, you can do it the other way. Double comments don't affect each other. I think we have it all figured out. Let's go ahead and hit run and see if our painter makes it to the end. And minus a little lag, our painter did make it to the end. We're not done. Let's just test to make sure we satisfied all the requirements. And we did. Looks like this lesson is finished. Good job, kids. Key takeaway from this lesson is just learning debugging strategies. If you've watched any of my videos, you've seen me make mistakes and I know what I'm doing. Mistakes are a common occurrence when we're doing coding. And that's okay. We just have to learn ways to understand what the problems are and how to fix them. And that was the point of this lesson, debugging strategies. My best recommendation, if you ever get into an issue, always start from the beginning. Add little bits of code at a time in order to find out where your issue is, then you can fix it. And I also recommend not writing the entire code at first. Always test as you're going along. Hopefully this video helped you understand debugging strategies just a little better. As always, if you have any questions, kids, come see me. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. See you later, kids. Bye, bye, bye.